about you are effortless, comes to my mind.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, I'm Subrena. If you are not new to this, I hope you're subscribed. So today I'm here with a braiding tutorial. It's been a few years since I've done a braiding tutorial, but you guys always seem to really like that video, and I get it because I completely forgot what a life hack braids were. Like, you wake up every day, your hair is just done, you look good, you look put together, all you gotta do is your skincare, brush your teeth, and you're like, what? I'm here for it, I'm here for it. Life is getting busy, and I was just like, perfect timing, perfect timing. But these are a little bit new. So the last braiding tutorial I think I did for you guys was a bohemian or boho braids, which is kind of in the same family, but these are gypsy braids, and as you can see, it's a lot more curls than braids. Like, honestly, when you look at my hair, you only see braids like the first couple rows, the top rows on here, but then it's like once you go out, it's just curls, curls, curls. And this is human hair. So last time I did the boho braids, I did it with synthetic hair, and y'all, yes, it was a struggle. A lot of you guys kept asking, how do you refresh these? How do you keep these up? It was a struggle. Basically, every week I was like kind of conditioning the hair. I would go through and basically just snip out wherever it was getting super tangled and knotted until the end, and just whatever was left over. So this time around, we are doing human hair because there's going to be a lot more curly hair. As you can see, that was the mission for me. That's why I did the gypsy braids instead of boho. I wanted a lot more of the curl factor than braids. Super huge thank you to Ywigs Hair for sponsoring today's video. They did provide the human hair that we are using for these braids, and beautiful texture, so easy to use. So I did get 2 bundles of their hair, and I believe it was in 20 inches. I will leave all of the information down below in the description box, as well as any coupon codes that I have for you guys. So I did not do knotless. I know that's like the new craze right now, or craze is knotless hair, but based on everything I've heard and read and all of that, they just do not last as long. And if I'm gonna spend all this time that it took to do these braids, sweetie, you're gonna last as long as I need you to, okay? And I've just never done knotless before, and I just didn't have the patience to necessarily learn right now how to do it, and I just did not want to chance my hair not coming out good. So they are just, you know, regular braids. But if you want to do knotless, definitely just go ahead, do your thing, all of that. But yeah, so this is what the hair is looking like. This is up close. So again, this is also a week later as well from when I was actually doing the tutorial. So they're just regular braids. So yeah, you can see like basically the top couple layers of braids, and once you get down into it, baby, it's just curls, curls, curls. I'll show you though. Let me try to sit so y'all can see the back. So this is what the back is looking like. So yeah, and this is how long I ended up doing it, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I definitely love it. It's just so more like feminine, and yeah, I just love the fact that like once you get into it, you just really can't tell like, does she have like curly extensions at the back, and is it only braids at the top? Like, you really can't tell, but I love it. I love the overall curly look of it. And this hair is human hair again, so it doesn't get tangled, none of that. I actually have put some mousse on it, but I think I'm actually gonna like rinse it out so it can be fluffier, because I did like the fluffy look. But this is what it looks like with the mousse and stuff like that. So okay, you guys, so this is my hair so far. This is what it was looking like. This is what the curly hair looks like with no product. So as you can see, it's a lot fluffier and more prominent. And again, I did like this look, so I'm about to like wash out the mousse that's like in my hair now so I can get this look back. But just to give you a look at what it looks like when it's like freshly installed in your hair with no products. I did get this braiding hair from Amazon. It came with a pack of like 8 or 12, and you could choose your length. I did 20 inches. And here you can see I'm just separating the hair. I wanted to show you guys the thickness of each braid. So I did like medium-sized braids. And I wanted to make sure my braids weren't too prominent. I want the curly hair to be more prominent, so just keep that in mind when you are sectioning your braids if you're doing this yourself. And something that's going to make this process go a lot faster is if you separate your hair and curly hair beforehand versus like while you're trying to do it. So I did use basically like 98% of the human hair from Ywigs to get this look. And as you can see, the ends are pretty blunt, so you do have to stretch them yourself. And again, I go in and I separate each section, and I did stretch them beforehand. I used about 3 to 4 curly pieces per braids depending on the section. So here I'm just showing you guys my parting. Again, I did like medium all throughout, medium parting, medium braiding size, all of that. So, and I did use some edge control on each section. That's going to make you grip your hair better and also make your parts neater. So I'm showing you guys how I basically join my braiding hair. I was honestly like applying the braiding hair like different ways depending on what section I was in. This side, as you can see, I kind of basically gripped my hair like I was like doing a cornrow, and that's how I braided my hair in. And I do start pretty close up to the roots for the curly hair. So as you can see, I just add the curly hair in to 2 sections that I'm braiding. I will braid down about 3 to 4 times, and then I will take out the longer curly hair. And I do this because you don't want to insert your hair, not have it secure in your braids, and then throughout handling your hair, you're just pulling out all the curly hair. It defeats the purpose. So again, I'm showing you, I attach it to one section of the braid and then another section, and then I just continue braiding it. So this way I can make sure that it is fully secure. And again, I braid down about 3 to 4 times with both strands of the hair. I know some people like to just put it in, take the curly part out, and then just braid one section down. But personally, I braid both the shorter end of the human hair and the curly ends in a few times because I just want to make sure that it's really secure and I'm not losing all of this good hair. You know what I'm saying? So, and then after I do that, then I will just braid throughout. Again, this braiding hair was pre-stretched, so it definitely helps with the ends to give you a more seamless finish on the ends, and then that way your curly hair can stick out more. So you will add your curly hair as many strands as you wanted to. Again, for me, I did 3 to 4 curly strands per section. It just depends how I was feeling. And for this one, I just wanted to show you that if you want the curly ends, like if you want more curly hair on the end, so it looks like it's just all curly hair on the end and not braids, you would just put your curly hair in toward, like basically lower down on your braids. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So here, as you can see, I started closer up with inserting the curly hair. I really wanted to insert them like at the very root, but for whatever reason, it was a little bit of a struggle. It was a little bit of a struggle. So I just started my braid out normal, and then I would just add the curly hair in pretty close to the roots. So here again, I'm adding my second piece of curly hair. I braided down a few times, and I'm going to clip that up out of the way. Having a clip like this is going to be a lifesaver. It makes it go a lot faster. Excuse my face throughout this part of the tutorial. At this point, I've been braiding for like 11 hours, you guys. I started pretty late, which was my bad. So I was literally up to like 4 or 5 in the morning doing my hair. And I actually had to go in office for my 9 to 5 job the very next day. So I literally got like 45 minutes of sleep. Don't. Okay. But as you can see here, I put the very last curly hair towards like the very end. And here we're about to dip the hair, but I wanted to show you guys like what it looks like. So there's a lot more curly hair towards the end. I was trying to separate the braids from the curly hair. It wasn't working. So I just held the bulk of the curly hair and just dipped my hair in where I knew all of the braids were. So that's a way you can make sure to seal your braids. But again, it's human hair. So even if you did just dump your whole hair in the hot water, nothing's going to happen to the hair. But you definitely want to make sure you seal your braided hair so it doesn't unravel or anything like that. So this is what the hair was looking like after I did the hot water dump. I'm going to go in with my Motions setting mousse, and this is just going to, you know, tame all the flyaways, make the braid look more seamless and all of that. And I did apply it all throughout the hair so it could just be uniformed. And yeah, so you guys are going to see the finished product. I did trim up the hair a little bit, obviously, to give it more of a uniform look at the end, because I had like some straggly pieces. But this is what it was looking like after I did all the mousse and everything like that. Yeah, absolutely love the end result. But again, I am going to like basically shampoo or just rinse out my hair so I can get the fluffier look back, because I definitely did love that look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look of the hair. As you can see, I absolutely love it. It was worth all the time that it took to do it myself. Yeah, and again, a tip. So if you want to have like the curly ends like I have and stuff like that, just make sure your braiding hair itself, you know, just stops at a shorter length. But yeah, so this is what they look like. Dun, 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 dun. Okay guys, so this is the final look for the braids. I absolutely love them, and it's been a week since I've had this hair in, so yeah, it definitely makes a world of a difference using human hair for the curly hair. If you're gonna do gypsy braids or boho braids and you know you want to wear your braids for a while, no questions about it, definitely just go ahead and get human hair. It's gonna make the style, I think, definitely look better and also last longer, and you won't be having that tussle with the synthetic hair bunching up on you, knotting on you. You won't have to be cutting away hair and basically losing the curls, because that's what we did it for. So again, definitely check out Ywigs Hair for all your human hair needs. They have different patterns for straight hair. So if you want like the super gypsy one, which I think is like a little bit more straighter look, they have straighter hair. I think they have a wavy hair, and I think this was their curliest hair, if I remember correctly. But definitely check the description box. It will have all of their links and info down below. So yeah, again, thank you Ywigs Hair for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye loves.